Hey everyone, I'm so sorry. I'm really struggling right now. Oh, you guys know that I'm attracted to women, and that's usually who I date. And what I didn't expect with this transition is now that I'm a woman, that means I'm gay. And I'm a lesbian. This is not what I planned on.
So it turns out I've shown you this guy, Josh Seiter, who's been pretending to be, I think obviously pretending to be a trans woman and just making these absurd, obviously satirical videos about it, just making fun of the whole thing, but really sticking with it. He'd been doing it for like a long time and really sticking with it. And I guess the point is that this is so absurd, right? You have to believe me. If I tell you, even though what I'm saying makes it really sound like I'm mocking this ideology, the metaphysical gender ideology, the ideology, which is just merely an infinite number of metaphysical abstractions, completely unmoored to reality, like omnigender and frog gender or otherkin, right? Even though it's obvious, if I'm saying it, you still have to believe me because that is the crux of it. I mean, that is the bottom line with wokeness and with woke gender ideology. Let's just call it Marxist gender ideology, right? That is the bottom line. Like, if they're not believing you for any reason, right, they are sinning against their own religion. And he was really playing on that. He was really underlining the absurdity of it all and their own hypocrisy ultimately, because there were those on the left that thought he was trolling them. And it's like, you're not allowed to, by their own rules. They're not allowed to question it. So it looks like, so he finally admitted it was all fake.
The thought of themselves being women. And I think a lot of trans women are turned on at the thought of themselves being women. Guess what? It doesn't magically make them women. It doesn't mean we have to accept that they're women. They are simply men turned on at the thought of themselves being women. That's great. We live in a free country. You can do whatever you want, but don't make your fetish my truth. I don't have to accept it. To go to the second part of your question, how did I come up with this? I was talking with some friends and we said, this is patently false. Men do not magically become women. I said, let's look at the medical literature and what it says. It says that trans people don't have to transition, don't have to have gender dysphoria, don't have to get surgery, and don't have to get hormones. If they feel they are a different gender than their bio sex, then they are trans and they are valid. And I said, understandably, this is ridiculous. Then I can present exactly how I am, and I can be trans and valid if I say that's my gender identity. And so I said, let me prove how ridiculous this is using reductio ad absurdum by being trans for 5-6 months. And hopefully people will understand then how ridiculous this is.
I definitely understand how ridiculous it is, but.
So he finally admitted it. It looked like he was actually having a blast while he was doing it.
Hey everyone! So I wanted to give you a little update about why I changed my mind about bottom surgery. I thought long and hard about this, no pun intended, and I just don't think I want to do it. I've never been a wasteful person, even when it comes to things like food. Hey everyone!
I've never been a wasteful person, even when it comes to things like food. That's why he's not getting the bottom surgery. I mean, come on. How could anybody not have known? But the thing is, he was sticking with his story. So you could never be totally certain because, reality, or sorry, satire is often indistinguishable from wokeness now, from gender theory, all of the insane wokeness. So anyway, there we have it. It turns out that he was fucking with everybody all along. I knew it. I think you guys knew it too. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.